We turn overseas now to Russia, where President Putin's hand-picked successor is set to take over after elections that are about just 4 days away, rather. At the same time, as we've been reporting, some of the most chilling echoes of the Soviet past are making a comeback these days. NBC's Jim Maseda tonight on our ongoing coverage of Putin's Russia.
2 winters ago, Russian journalist Andrei Novikov made a near-fatal mistake. In a local newspaper, he blamed Vladimir Putin for an unjust war in Chechnya. What followed was 11 months of forced medication in a psychiatric hospital. I'm a normal person, he says, but it was so bad in there that now I need to be treated for my treatment. Injected daily with a drug used to treat paranoid schizophrenia. The doctor said it would cure him of his anti-Russian beliefs. Today, constantly agitated, he has trouble forming his thoughts. One doctor told me, we have orders from the authorities, he says, and we'll treat you according to those orders. It's a chilling throwback to the Cold War years when thousands of political dissidents were prisoners in Soviet mental hospitals. Until his release in 1976, former dissident Vladimir Putin, now living in England, spent 12 years in punitive psychiatric wards. He never thought he'd see their return.
They can undermine your health with all kinds of drugs. They can do anything.
Today, there may be dozens of other victims. Larissa Arap, an opposition member, was arrested during a routine physical and held for 46 days in a psychiatric hospital this summer. Roman Nikolaichik, another anti-Kremlin activist, detained in this hospital outside Moscow. His illness, protesting against Putin. Novikov, released in December, agreed to show us what was his prison from a distance. From the outside, it looks normal, he says, but inside it's a concentration camp. People are moaning and dying. He and other victims are not naive. They know it's risky to talk to us.
But they say that getting the truth out about what happened to them inside some of these Russian psychiatric hospitals is worth taking the risk of finding themselves back inside.
Despite painful side effects, Novikov is writing again, blasting Putin's rule as undemocratic, but not publishing. He's broken now like the rest of the opposition, just, he says, as the Kremlin wants it. Jim Maseda, NBC News, Rybinsk, Russia.